Pokémon Legends EA introduced 20 legendary Pokémon, and luckily for me, 5 of them are shiny huntable. And since I'm on that shiny live index, I decided it's time to finally add some legendaries. For those of you who don't know how shiny hunting works for the legendaries, I'll give you a quick rundown. Ansha here will give you donuts, and based on the ingredients you give her, you can get sparkling donuts. And that's just by loading them with the sweet flavour. And you're looking for sparkling level 3. That brings your shiny odds down to roughly 1 in 580. Sparkling level 2 will give you roughly 1 in 680-ish odds, so it might be worth just keeping that instead of trying to reroll for a sparkling 3. Once you had the donuts, the next step is to find the legendary, and they're in the 5-star hyperspace zones. In order to get them, you have to beat the DLC and the main story, and the Rayquaza and Groudon and stuff. After that, every time you get 25,000 survey points, Felipe will roll a 5-star hyperspace for you. And sometimes you'll get battles, which can get you points quicker. Sometimes you'll get rare Pokemon like Frigibax, Gimmighoul, and Rotom. And if you're lucky, you'll get a legendary. You'll know it's legendary if the hyperspace one has a gold question mark on it. There are 2 you can get in Keldeo and Meloetta that are shiny locked, so if you do roll them, it's best to just go and catch them so they're done. It's no point resetting for them, they're always going to be shiny locked. And you won't know which legendary it is until you actually enter the hyperspace, so it's best to place a hard save down in the Pokemon Center. So therefore, once you figure out what it is, you can do a reset and use the correct donut. Once you've found the shiny in the hyperspace, if it's not shiny, you just have to run 70 meters away from it and then back to within 50 meters and it'll respawn. Just like shiny hunting in the base game. So with that out of the way, let's see how I did. The first legendary we ran into was Virizion, and it's also the only one of the 5 that you can't actually see it every time you respawn it. You just have to do the respawns, and when you're close to your donut being over, you just go check it. I usually checked with about a minute and a half to go, so I had enough time to catch it if it was shiny. First thing we had to do was clear the stalks from this area, and if you run from this light post to this light post, that's the required distance, so you just keep doing that, and when your donut is almost over, you go check if it's shiny. And if it's not, just a quick reset and try again. This one luckily only took me 21 minutes, and a theme you'll notice from here on out is I don't know typings very well, so I didn't know what to hit it with to make it super effective, so I just threw a ball and hope for the best.
Okay, you are in the way. Oh, shit! Ah, crap! I need to quickly go somewhere I can save. Go for it. Fucking... Fantastic.
I usually rely on my wife for the typings, and since she wasn't here, I just had to wing it. So luckily, my first ball caught it, and there we go. Shiny pink Virizion. This one's a gorgeous shiny. But no time to stop now, we still have a long way to go. After catching Virizion, we had enough time left in the stream to set up and collect more points to unlock the next legendary, which is going to be Terrakion. This one's super simple. When you find it on the rooftop, right next to him there's a portal, and if you take that portal, it basically puts you the right distance away. So the strategy for this one, take the portal, take it back, take a few steps forward to spawn it in. If it's not, run back to the portal again. This one's another super easy one to spot because it has bright red shoulder pads, shoulder spikes, whatever they are. They're bright red and they're easy to see.
Hunt or do things unneeded. Hey! We got him! That's him, right? Ah! What's he weak to? Never mind, don't worry about it. Got him.
After about 56 minutes, we got this nice bright fella. I'm actually finding it takes longer to set up the shinies than it actually does to hunt for the shiny. The points can be tedious to get. There's only about 1 in every 5 that will be a legendary, so you get a lot of just random Pokemon you don't want. I got Baxcalibur at least 6 times. So far it's taken about an hour and 30 minutes, and I'm smashing through this. I will be proven wrong later, don't worry, I do have a long one coming up. We finally managed to find one of the Eon birds this time, and this may be the greatest hunt I've ever done. I did have to spend a little time deciding the best method to respawn it, because it spawns on a rooftop. That's not the easiest way to get 70 meters away, so we decided the best way was to make a save at the bottom of this teleporter, and then teleport up, check for shiny, if not, reset the game, teleport up. So basically this one's a soft reset one. When you know how to hunt it, it's time to get into the hunt.
Alright, let us begin. Let us begin. And then it's just that, yeah? Ah, there we go. Oh, fantastic. Simple. Oh, fantastic. Shiny hunting legendaries is easy. Yep, done.
So yeah, 22 seconds, that teal bird was by far the greatest legendary hunt I've ever done. And probably the greatest I will ever do. I will make up for that time soon, don't worry, don't hate me, I'm just getting lucky. Now that we're over halfway though, I want to take this time to just check what your favourite one of these shinies are. I think for me personally, after seeing them in game, the Virizion is definitely the cleanest. But let me know in the comments down below which one of these 5 you think is the coolest looking. Second to last now we found the other laddie. I get them confused, so I don't want to call it Latios, Latias, because I get them confused every time. I'm sure a lot of people do. This one took a lot longer than the last one, but I like this one better personally, so I'm okay with that. They can't all be quick hunts. I had alpha power on as well, which is a pain to set up because there's so many alphas and they attack you on sight. I did find a shiny Altaria though. Don't need it for my deck, so we can get it back later once we get the golden jet. I found this side of the roof easy to hunt on because you only really have to deal with Curlier, and if they're not alpha, they're going to run away. If they are alpha, you just knock them out. Plus, when they respawn, I figured that was the time I should restart my game anyway, because usually the time is just about running out. After about an hour 26, this little golden jet showed up right in the top corner of the screen there.
I don't watch any gameplay. It's just pure trailers, and then I won't watch the last few. And I won't look anything up until, like... Hey, there we go. Alright, there we go, everyone. Right, I'm just going to catch this first try again. Yep, easy. Easy done. There's another one.
All I had to do was run over and get it. And isn't she beautiful? 4 down, 1 to go. And boy, this one was tough. It took me so long to find it. I had to actually do the hunting off stream, just to find the hyperspace though. I do all my shiny hunting on stream, but I set it up off stream. This one we started off with a level 2 donut for all types, so I could find other things if I found the Cobalion really quick, but I found way too many Lucarios and Riolus here. I did eventually swap to a level 3 donut in steel because it was taking way too long, and the extra 100 odds, I feel like it was worth doing. And this hunt took over 5 hours, and it's already my least favorite of the 5, so now it just drops even further.
Oh! Yes! This is going to catch? Yep, obviously. Oh,
And it's the worst shiny. So apart from this guy, it was a really fun hunt, and 4 out of 5 of them, I really liked the shiny. But overall, it was a really fun adventure, and I'm hoping to do more like this in the future. On Twitch right now, we're currently doing Dynamax adventures for the week, and it's not going the greatest, but you never know, could pick up towards the end of the week. But stay tuned for how that all goes in my next video. Anyway, I'll see you later, guys. Have a good one.